Jesus said, "Come to me, all ye that are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest." Good afternoon and welcome to another Pentecost pause for June 11th. Vicar Beth and Pastor Sarah here with you. Earlier this week, we explored the spiritual practice of walking a labyrinth, and today we are in the Garden of Grace to practice this spiritual practice. I'm going to flip the screen so you can see what the Garden of Grace looks like. Here we are. It's so beautiful. Would you grab the camera from me, Pastor Sarah?
Sure.
Thank you. We sing together, "O God, beyond all praising." O God, beyond all praising, we worship you today and sing the love amazing that songs cannot repay. For we can only wonder at every gift you send, at blessings without number and mercies without end. We lift our hearts before you and wait upon your word. We honor and adore you, our great and mighty Lord. As we begin the spiritual practice of walking the labyrinth, we begin in the first stage of release, of letting go of our thoughts, our distractions, the things that worry us, so that we may open our heart and quiet our mind to listen for the voice of God. I invite you to take a deep breath in and let it go as I read Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth should change, though the mountains shake in the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble with its tumult. Whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. God is in the midst of the city, it shall not be moved. God will help it when the morning dawns. The nations are in an uproar, the kingdoms totter. God utters God's voice, the earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Come, behold the works of the Lord, see what desolations God has brought on the earth. God makes wars cease to the end of the earth. God breaks the bow and shatters the spear. God burns the shields with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I am exalted among the nations, I am exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. As we enter into the labyrinth, take a deep breath in, let it go, and we walk together in the Garden of Grace. here at the center of the labyrinth. You may stand, you may sit, you may pray and meditate, allowing yourself to hear God's voice, to rest in the presence of our God. O God, when we have overspent ourselves, refresh us. Refresh us. When we have misplaced our priorities, rearrange us. Rearrange us. When we struggle to accept a new normal, free us. Free us. When we are overwhelmed by grief, rescue us. Rescue us. And when we are just plain tired, love us. Love us. Amen. You may stay in the center of the labyrinth for as long as it feels right to you. And labyrinths have one path in and one path out. And so now we will take the same pathway and rejoin the world, entering into the third stage, which is return. As you go on your way, may God go with you. May God go before you to show you the way, behind you to encourage you, beside you to befriend you, above you to watch over you, and within you to give you peace. Amen. Thanks for tuning in today for Pentecost Pause. I noticed we had some connection problems. This video will be posted to Grace Lutheran's YouTube page, as well as instructions about the Walking the Labyrinth process. We have returned into Grace Lutheran, into Hope Hall, and so hopefully the connection will be better. For those who did not hear the announcements, this video will be posted to Grace Lutheran's YouTube page, and the instructions for Walking the Labyrinth are already posted on our website. If you go to graceinthecity.com, click on Ministries and Faith Formation, you should find this listed there. And remember to join us for worship on Sunday at 11 a.m. here on Facebook. Take care. You of weary heart, go in peace. Rest in God's care. Thanks be to God.